Hey, what's going on YouTube? I thought I would do a little review of the Latrax prerunner. I purchased this truck brand new in early November, or was it late November, early December? It was one of the two. I can't really remember which one it was. Anyway, this truck has been flawless, box stock. I ran it for a long time box stock and had not hardly any issues out of it. It has good power out of the box with the stock brushed motor and nickel metal hydride battery. The stock shocks work very well. It's just a great little performer out of the box. Over the time that I've had it, I've had the chance to do some hop-ups and make some changes. And I kind of wanted to go over some of that for people out there that might be on the fence on some of these hop-ups and my experience with them, and kind of let you know how they work. So that's what this video is about. I'm also going to try to get some running videos here in the future, but for today this is just going to be a video showing the hop-ups and my opinions on them. So without further ado, let's take a peek under the hood. Now, as you can see, I've added the Latrax GTR shocks, the Latrax blue aluminum drive shafts, and a brushless motor, ESC, and a heatsink. I highly recommend the Latrax shocks. They work very, very well and are super smooth. The stock shocks are a weak link in this truck, and probably would be one of the first things that I replace if you figure on doing some really big jumps. The stockers just won't handle the big jumps. They break very easily. Also, another weak point is the steering servo itself. The stock Latrax ones have plastic gears in the servos. I never had a problem out of mine, but I've known folks that just break them like crazy. I have the Savox servo in this truck, and I will try to add the model number in the description of the video, or video description. This has all metal gearing. It's very quick. I think it has more torque than the stock Latrax servo, and it is super smooth, and I highly recommend it. I believe it was like $25, $27. It works great, so upgrade that servo. It'll save you a lot of headaches. If you plan on going brushless, the next weak link is the drive shafts. The stock plastic drive shafts won't really hold up to brushless motors. For stock motors, they're fine, but if you plan on going brushless, get the Latrax aluminum ones. I believe Hot Racing makes steel ones. I don't have any experience with those personally, but I do plan to try them out in the future. This front bumper is from T-Bone Racing. Again, that's another highly recommended optional part. Traxes, whatever you want to call them, doesn't really put much in the way with their stock bumpers, and your body takes most of the impact. This bumper has saved me a lot, and I mean, I've hit things going pretty fast this bumper, and it has no breakage, no stress on the plastic whatsoever. I highly recommend it. I believe it's about $8. Well worth the money. I also have the T-Bone Racing rear bumper coming in the mail for this truck. It hasn't arrived yet, but it should be here in a couple of weeks. This truck also has a brushless setup. This is from Ghoul RC. I got this brushless setup on eBay for $20 free shipping. I think it took right around 2 weeks to come in. It's 5800 kV, and it has performed flawlessly. It does run a bit warm, and I am going to try to do some cooling mods to help that motor run a little cooler when I'm racing the truck. But as of now, or as of this video, it hasn't given any problems. Plenty of power, and the truck really scoots with it in there. I'm still running the stock gearing, which I think is a 60-tooth spur and either a 9 or 10-tooth pinion. I can't really remember. I'm also running a 2S lipo. I believe it's 2,000 milliamps, 20C, I believe. And if you want longer run times, definitely go with a lipo. You also need a special charger for lipo. It's the stock charger that comes with the truck, won't charge it. Most of you probably know that, but for those that don't, I thought I'd throw that in the video as well. I highly recommend this truck. In stock form, they are awesome. And as you mod them, they just get better. And if you're thinking about picking one of these up for yourself, maybe for one of your kids or a nephew or a loved one for like a birthday or Christmas, I recommend this truck. It's a great little performer stock, and modified, it just gets better. So that's pretty much it for this video, and like I said earlier, I'll try to get some running videos. I'm also going to try to do a speed run with this truck in the future, and I'll post that video as well, along with parts I use, any mods I do, and in case some of you guys are wanting to see how fast one of these things could really be pushed to. But this is my first video for now, and yeah, let me know what you think, subscribe, and everybody have a nice day. Thank you.